Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, we get you ready for boating season with Avalon Marina Concierge. And I talked to the stars of Criminal Mind Evolution for details on what you can expect from this new season. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, it's almost officially summertime, which means it's time to hit the water. Our next guests are here to serve all of the boaters of the 716. Welcome Shannon and Dan from Avalon Marina Concierge. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Of course, I want you to tell us about the services you have to offer Buffalo's boaters and how you came up with the idea for this business.
Well, we came up with this idea, actually it was a friend of mine, I'll have to credit her, but we started talking about summer jobs for my son last year. And we thought maybe he could start a boating concierge business. And of course, I presented it to him and he didn't want anything to do with it. So I decided, geez, I really can't get this idea out of my head. And I began mulling it over and what I could do. And I enlisted the help of my dear friend Dan, and he's a mentor for me. So trust him implicitly, and I really wanted his input. When I presented it to him, of course, he said, I think I'm in. And so we decided to launch this business and start to develop along the way. And what we do is provide full concierge for boaters, and everything from food service, catering, if they need transportation, reservations, accommodations, really anything that you can think of that has to do with being on the water, we're here to be of service.
And do you want to talk about each of your backgrounds and what led you to be able to start this?
Well, I definitely have an entrepreneurial spirit, always did, but my background really is 20 years in sales. So I think just being, in the public and working with the public and having also a heart of servitude, I decided to pursue this, and it was a passion of mine. So I talked to Dan and started it up.
And what about you, Dan?
We have a few restaurants in the area called Devolio, and we've always been service-oriented. So when Shannon called, and by the way, thanks for being here, I appreciate it. But when Shannon called, it fit into the motif of what we're trying to do. We base everything that we do on customer service. So anything that would allow us to make the experience on any type of waterway was good for me. And Devolio is pretty versatile and able to do much of this and not be static, being able to go to what you need. And I think that was the most appealing part of it.
So what is the main mission?
Really, the mission is to provide service to anyone that's on the water. We only get such a short period of time on the water in our boating season, really in our summer at all. So my goal and Dan's goal was to be able to provide everything and anything that boaters would need so that they can spend more time on the boat, more time enjoying their family, enjoying their friends, and less time with all of the details and leaving that to us.
Yeah.
And I want to interject because I think that also she's to take it one step further, we want to make the experience for you the ultimate. So if you need stuff from a grocery store, we're going to bring it to you so you have more time. The problem is we're moving into the Amazon world where we want things now.
Right.
So we're out there now to make sure that you can experience that while you're enjoying your pastimes or things that make you have excitement.
Right. What do you think makes you so unique?
Well, first of all, we're first to market. There's nothing else like this. This is a novel idea. It's not something you typically think of. When you think of Buffalo, everyone thinks of, snow and football, chicken wings, but, we're talking about summertime and giving a VIP experience on the water. I think what makes us unique is that VIP experience for everyone. This is something that anyone can use, anyone can be involved with, and I think it's just something that Dan and I are really good at. We're really good at taking care of people and giving them a great experience, and I think that the two of us together is what makes it most unique.
An example would be at a boating dock or marina, there might be 5 or 6 boats that are tailgating. We can go out there and put out an entire spread for them, clean it up, get it all ready so they can enjoy themselves and then go out to the water and have a good time.
And do you want to talk about your staff and how they're adding to that VIP experience you're creating?
Yeah, well, I think what makes our staff unique is, first of all, they're young, they're college age, they're very excited to be out on the water, but they are trained in boat etiquette. Everyone is uniformed, everyone has a badge, everyone has some sort of credential to be there, and I think that makes it a unique experience as well. We're not just a delivery service, we're actually selling a lifestyle, and they're very, very much in tune to that.
First class.
Yeah.
That's
all the
right.
way.
The best of the best.
Absolutely.
Well, what is the best way for viewers to get in touch with you so they can be part of this experience?
The best way is just to go to our website, www.avalonmarinaconcierge.com. You can request an Avalon experience, get in touch with us and tell us a little bit about yourself and what your needs are, and we'll make it happen for you. Or you can order food directly from us if you'd like something to eat. We do offer that, and it comes from Devolio, so it's always going to be great.
Yeah.
And that's the easiest way to do it. That's it, simple.
And we have information at the restaurants as well that they can pick up, so if anybody wants it, when they're there, they can pick it up as well.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the good weather in Buffalo, it's very short. So you want to be, I love being on bodies of water, or by them and near them. But when you do have a boating day, you want to be having your time out there on the water and just relaxing and experiencing everything with the people you're with. You don't want to be running about, oh, I have to go to the grocery store. Oh, do we have food on here?
Yes.
Like, those are all parts of boating days that people don't realize, right?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you're hired. If you could say
Yes,
that as often as you can, you're absolutely hired.
Well, thank you both so much for coming in. I'm ready. I have a bag already. Viewers, if you want Avalon Marina Concierge to help you make the most of your boating season, you can visit avalonmarinaconcierge.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you,
Thanks for having
Chelsea.
us.